The girth of his what?
You're like a father to me.
Hey! And go.
What's up everyone, Adam from FWCI. This is The World's Most Dangerous Roads, Series 1, Episode 2. Rhod Gilbert and Greg Davies go to Peru. Nepal, sorry, they go to Nepal. Oh, Hugh Dennis goes to Peru, my bad. Now, I'm probably going to react to a few episodes of this. I had a look through the first 5 seasons, and there's a few names on there that I like. I'll probably do Ed Gamble and Lou Sanders, and I saw Dave Baddiel and Hugh Dennis on an episode as well. I'm keen to see what that's all about. But let me know in the comments, what is the best episode of this? I will put a full-length version of this up on Patreon, so if you go to the full-length tier, you'll see it there. Patreon.com/FWCI, or if you want to hang around for the YouTube edit, go to the subscribe button down there somewhere. So I've never seen this show before. I think I have an idea of what it's like. Is it like, did this get born out of like that crazy popular period that Top Gear had? Remember when Top Gear was like the most cutting edge television that had ever been invented? I feel like this might have been born out of that period. But Rhod Gilbert and Greg Davies, I mean, I got to see them on Taskmaster Series 7, and it was amazing. Every time they interacted, they just seemed to be very, very good friends. Tons of ball busting, tons of teasing, making fun of each other. And if we get an hour of that in a very high pressure situation like driving around the streets of Nepal, I think I'm going to enjoy this. This is The World's Most Dangerous Roads, Season 1, Episode 2, Nepal.
Zero visibility on the pass. We are mid-drift.
Over mountain.
This looks absolutely fucking hectic.
Through jungle.
Go!
These roads fight
They must have a hell of a safety team traveling with them.
across Nepal. One of the poorest, least developed and most mountainous countries on earth.
Oh, great. Yeah, let's go there. No offense to Nepal, but I have no interest in traveling anywhere at all.
Together they will take on a rugged mountainous landscape.
Fuck me, this is a lot.
These guys have known each other for nearly 10 years. They've never traveled together to anywhere like this.
Oh my god, I'm already anxious just watching the general traffic. And that sign, that gives me anxiety. Oh my god, look at that sign.
Because this is clearly a giant walking along a road squashing cars.
That's a picture of you, mate.
Nice to meet you. Right, so I'm Greg. Nice to meet you.
Greg is a fucking giant of a man, isn't he?
Ganesh will look after us.
Yeah, please, this is also...
Alright, Ganesh, I hope you do your job.
Is this tikka like chicken tikka?
Yeah.
I've never been anywhere like this before.
Oh, is that chicken blood?
This shoe stops the tyres from getting punctured.
What?
This is my second time in Nepal.
I'll take your word for it.
The roads are just full of goats, rabid dogs, cows everywhere.
Hello, sir.
Right then, let's hope Ganesh is switched on.
First leg of their journey will cross the flat plains of the Terai.
That is madness.
Final leg and takes them north through deep ravines to the Chinese border at Friendship Bridge.
And the people, the Chinese have built them, Indians have built them.
I feel like Nepalese people, do they have their own language as well? Or is it just some sort of blend of Hindi and like Mandarin?
I'm only going to toot when it's necessary. I'll be the toot god.
Look,
Come on, Greg. You're not the toot god. Gog? Toot god.
Let me try and get something through to you now. It doesn't matter how many towns you now list to me. You could list 100 towns.
Okay.
None of them would ring a bell.
Mustang. That rings a bell, doesn't it?
You're the
It
only...
bloody rings a bell. Kathmandu, does that ring a bell?
Yeah, that rings a bell.
Rhod, you smart ass.
Progressively worse.
Oh, God.
What have we let ourselves in?
Why would you agree to do this show? This is literal horror show for me.
Colossal forces at work here continue to push the whole Himalayan range 6 centimeters higher every year.
What?
So bloody close to you.
And what happens if you, like, clip somebody in that little tiny road?
All the while, erosion acts to reduce the mountain.
Oh yeah, we get landslides in this episode, don't we? according to the egregious preview at the beginning of the episode. Language unknown to Captioneer. Thanks, Captioneer.
Pretty careful about that.
Doesn't help my what language do they speak in Nepal question.
Really don't like the drop down this
What's
side.
the drop?
Greg.
Is it bad?
300-400 feet, absolutely sheer.
They're due to spend their first night in the ancient hilltop town of Tanzan, once a major stop on the old trade route.
Are you sure this is the turn? Because this is rough as...
Oh, this is the turn, Greg.
Up.
Oh, God, I don't do four-wheel driving or any of that kind of shit.
Shortcut is proving to be a real challenge, and nightfall is quickly approaching.
Nightfall is approaching, Greg. Hurry the fuck up.
And in the morning, Rhod and Greg find themselves surrounded by mist.
We arrived here.
Jesus Christ. Now we're surrounded with mist.
He's a little anxious, aren't you?
I'm really anxious.
I'm anxious with you both.
Desperately worried about crushing A, a mangy dog, or B, a woman the size of a grain of rice. Right, so most of the stuff comes from India.
Yeah.
Right.
And there's a reason for that.
Because it's across the border?
They were eventually killed off by a plague. Someone sent a plague, and that killed the king. Anyway, the point is...
How do you send a plague?
I don't know.
Yeah, good call.
What should I be doing now? I've got my foot on the brake. Listen, I could literally smash these people over at any second.
So the road instantly stopped this.
Oh, great. Can you just guide me past this chicken motorbike and woman carrying a bag? In your shop, it's from India or Nepal? Nepal. All, everything. Nepal. Okay, thank you. Yeah.
Greg, what bullshit book are you reading there?
That's Nepal 2, India 0, yeah?
That's it. Well, that's clearly Indian stuff.
Or do they just feel like they have to lie and say it is Nepalese?
So it's Indian or Nepal? Nepal.
Right.
Do they even know what he's asking at this point?
And this is the landslide season.
Yes, this is landslide, optimum landslide season.
Fucking hell.
When I am on bus, I scared. I may die. I mean, anytime it might hit, because
Okay, I'm glad you're aware of this, my friend.
yeah, because they drive very carelessly,
Yeah, it's fucked.
Thank you very much.
Can we bring that guy with us? I like it.
Do a 3.10 on a deadly cliff. Anyone?
Oh my God, I'm not in gear.
Rhod, well done, my friend.
In public, should men, A, always wear a shirt?
Yeah.
B, at least wear a hat? C, none of the above?
Hey,
Gilbert, Wales.
Always wear a shirt.
Oh, congratulations. I didn't think you used to be able to so clearly see the body, did you?
whoa.
Oh my God.
Do you think you'd be able to see?
I had no idea. I just can't.
Greg looks like shit here as well, which makes it even more fucking more of a juxtaposition.
How you would feel in a situation like this? It's genuinely quite overwhelming, to be honest.
Yeah, I bet it fucking is. Get back in your truck and get on that dangerous road.
This town depends on tourism from trekkers.
Never thought I'd see the Taskmaster going, because of a view.
An open defecation-free zone.
That is a blow.
What does that
As I
mean?
have been saving something pretty special for this road.
Open defecation free zone? So no public shitting and things like that?
Doing very well.
Thank you, mate. Whoa.
Ow.
Oh my god. I do not like that.
Don't look down to the side.
Man. I used to drive around the Adelaide Hills, I think it was. And yeah, there's some pretty fucked up roads out there.
So this is pretty much the start of the conservation area.
The proposed route is to carry on through here, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
So what are we going to do? Drive through it?
Before this road, difficult to walk,
Yeah.
and now easy.
Is there any people who don't like the road?
Many tourists who like to walk.
What are they asking him right here?
And that everybody in the area thought it was a good thing, largely for helping the sick and the needy get treatment and get to hospital.
Yeah. Is that what you're asking him though? Or are you asking him, is it good to drive on?
1/3 of Nepal's population still has no road access. Only 20% of Nepal's land is suitable for cultivation, and food deficiency is a constant problem.
Jesus Christ, that's rough.
Why are you here?
My uncle house is there.
Ah, you go to your uncle?
Yes.
Ah, okay. Is he a
Yeah,
farmer?
I know, Uncle. Craig's got no fucking clue here.
I don't think the big bus is... Oh. You're going to have to reverse.
Are you shitting me?
Good job, Doctor.
Good job, Doctor.
This road just goes.
Why the hell didn't that bus just reverse a little bit? The landscape I'm seeing here is fucking beautiful though. I'm guessing that's a big appeal of this show, is just, you know, getting to see other countries and, you know, this nature porn, more or less.
Who do you like better?
Oh, I knew it! You like better. Go on, ask it, then let's find out. Who do you like better out of us two?
You.
Good boy.
Oh,
Good boy.
get out, Azur. Get out and walk.
You.
Now we make a new bridge there.
Ah,
they're making
there's
a
going to be a
bridge.
bridge.
Cool.
Well, that's what all this is.
So what do we do in the meantime?
Today?
No.
Yeah. I'm sure people that do this stuff all the time, this might look tame, but for me, noob, fuck that.
Our products, sell them. We have many apple, banana,
Oh,
like
fruit,
this.
oh,
Yeah,
fruit.
yes, we have many fruit.
Yeah, only 20% of Nepal can be cultivated.
100% of Nepal's fuel comes from India.
Oh. Alright.
Shh. Greg can't cope with geopolitics. Shh. Greg he can't cope. I know a bloke called Greg who can't cope with facts about the Indian subcontinent.
Yes, I can.
People die here nearly every day, and the driving can only be described as suicidal.
Right, okay.
It's triggered floods and landslides in different parts of the country.
Fucking hell.
Oh, that's the way to come in. He wants to come
Fucking hell.
I
These assholes, man.
Right, let's take his advice. This will be interesting.
in. Oh, brilliant.
Greg.
Oh, bloke, lorry right over our side.
I lost it.
No, you're right. No.
I mean, what the f can I do with that? That is incredible.
A family lay out a carpet rug and put two reams out. A full picnic taking up the entire lane on a
was
blind bend.
incredible.
That's the maddest thing I've ever seen in my
I
life.
might agree with you on that, Rob. That's fucking nuts.
If he'd have been coming around
Yeah.
10 seconds earlier
Yeah.
there, you'd have had a real problem.
This is dangerous.
It's the world's most dangerous road, Greg.
Well, your opinion, I think, is actively dangerous.
Yeah.
And the staying here is just horrible.
Keep your voice down, Rod.
I think the road is less dangerous at night. I think the road, and I mean this, I think the road is less dangerous at night.
I think the only option.
Fuck, that's a ballsy assumption there, Greg. I know the logic, but I don't agree.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Alright, let's try it for a bit.
Oh, you boys.
Oh my god. Do you see that?
Oh my god!
You're right. He was overtaking.
He was overtaking? Fucking hell.
Today its streets are noisy, polluted, and heavily congested.
Really? And you get monkeys just hanging around? I'd have to reconsider my thoughts on going to Nepal.
What is that?
if
What
she
is she
lets you-
waving for? What does that mean? Do I stop or do I go? Do I?
No, stop.
Do I stop or go?
Stop. Go.
Go now.
Fucking hell.
The system is wait until you see a gap, then run like a fat ostrich. And fat ostrich.
Don't come on my inside when I'm indicating. And you, don't ride your rickshaw up the wrong side of the street.
Get in, son.
Oh my god. And is this pretty tame? Again, this traffic compared to, like, you know, places like India and things like that?
No, I don't care.
You would swear we were going the wrong way down a one-way street.
Back to the madness of the.
The Arnico Highway.
What an amazing statue.
The area is now referred to as the Tibet Autonomous Region.
You see why it's so busy, though? If it's...
Yeah, I don't know enough about that, but that doesn't sound fucking nice.
Oh, landslide. It's a big one. at that. Massive landslide.
Where? Show me the landslide. What the fuck?
Hour of that. It's no wonder it landslides, man. Look at it.
Oh, it's just this water? Okay.
Right, he flashed me. That means he's coming through, doesn't it? I just crashed into that tree.
Oh, got stuff.
Fuck!
This is like sinking mud. It's just like totally turdy.
Rhod has managed to get us stuck in a verge.
Jesus Christ, you guys got jokes. I would be in a panic right here.
Greg was sitting on the passenger side and the road is just actually...
Oh, fuck!
This gentleman's going to help give us a push.
Oh, you're going to push?
Yeah. Go on!
Greg, is pulling the car backwards a good idea?
Yeah.
Why is this show pretending like there's not a safety crew around helping them? Because there would have to be, for sure. I mean, there's a camera crew there. They have to get around as well. I feel like maybe this is just like what reality TV used to be like in the very early days, because it feels fucking surreal.
Go!
Yeah.
Go! Yes!
Alright, now let's get the fuck out of here to Kathmandu and out of this landslide territory. Thank you, Rajesh.
I've just woken up on day... I think we're on day 6.
Day 6?!
It's kind of like having your eyes opened and you think, oh, what have I been doing then? What have I been doing?
Fuck off, Greg. Having a successful career as a comedian, maybe?
Probably. About things that you don't need to worry about.
No, man, landslides. Worth a worry.
You quite realise how high it was?
No. Then it was dark.
Fucking hell, that is a big drop.
Rhod and Greg are now only 15 kilometres from the Chinese border and their journey's end.
Yeah, the road is worsening. It's getting worse.
Bulldozer
What
up here.
the fuck?
Oh, yeah.
Man, this is awful.
That's not a good sign when everybody's turning around to go back.
Look, there's bits coming down
There's
now.
still stuff coming down here. This has obviously just happened.
Jesus Christ.
Look at these people living underneath it, basically.
Oh, my God. How much they be
Today.
feeling?
Oh my God.
This is your hotel?
Yeah, small dabba.
Really?
Alright. I'll pass.
What you genuinely don't know is how much of that could at any moment really come down.
Rhod, there are people there that might die from this shit.
I think I've probably seen enough of this landslide.
What I actually think is I
Seen
think
too
this
much
is,
of it.
I think this is probably the end of the road.
Yeah, I reckon you might be right. So how the fuck does anyone get anywhere at this point?
Because I've had 4 locals say to me in the last 2 minutes that this whole bank could go. So I propose, if we're going to do it, let's just get on with it.
Yeah, I agree. Fucking hell.
Both Greg and I have suddenly got the bit between our teeth and become quite steely and determined, whereas pretty much the whole week we've been cowardly.
Not quite cowardly, but I hear you.
Just get it over with.
This is a reckless idea.
No, but from a safety point of view, part of me thinks we should get on the roof.
Really?
Well, you can jump off. That's why they go up there. I mean, it's mental.
I mean, I think they go up there because there's no room in the bus, but I kind of agree with this idea. Get up there, Rhod.
The conditions are horrific now. The monsoon is really tipping down, and this road is, as we've seen, landsliding.
And I can't help but think. I can't help but picture the cameraman with his gigantic fuck-off camera filming this.
Well, I think we should get off here.
No, but the earth is literally giving way beneath us down there. It is.
Get ready for this fucking window then.
Jesus Christ. In these situations, I just be like, well, the driver doesn't want to die, so hopefully he keeps us all alive.
To our right again on the...
Jesus Christ, they are hiking in that bus.
Off this morning, neither of us expected it to be quite such a dramatic ending, really.
Wait, you didn't?
For me, that's a massive relief. And what you forget is that this guy will be up at 6 o'clock tomorrow morning doing it all again, and then again, and then again.
Yeah,
Every day is
yeah.
dangerous bloody roads for him.
It's fucked.
It has surpassed my expectations. It's just, honestly, been wonderful.
Why are we getting so many really up-close shots of Greg Davies' face? Look at Rhod, he's framed like a normal person. Oh, my bad. Have a good smoke there, young man.
Job is stand-up comedy, and you don't do that job unless you thrive on adrenaline. I didn't think that would translate into other areas, but it totally does. So where is the border?
It's funny watching these two trying to come up with ways to say that they enjoyed this, where clearly neither of them fucking did.
Be the one that went, come on, mate, and talk him down and talk, you know. But actually, he's taken to it like a massive, fat, grotesque duck to water.
I will never say this to his face, but Rhod is a really good friend of mine, and I value his friendship a great deal. But, you know, for the purpose of whenever he's with me, I will only ever refer to him as a total bellend.
So you know it's true friendship.
See, Nepal is a much friendlier place than China, and men are allowed to openly show their affection for each other.
They are.
We could just stroll off into the sunset hand in hand in true Nepali fashion.
Feels all right, you know.
Back through friendly Nepal.
Feels all right.
So they just went to the border but not into China? Wow. What a crazy show. Alright, so this came out in 2011, and from memory, reality TV was starting to become really oversaturated at that point, and this felt like it was way more produced than we saw, and I don't think you needed to hide the production on a show like this. I think having the true story of the production team and everything like that is probably way more interesting than... I mean, they got those guys to help them, you know, get the car unbogged, but why wouldn't the production team just give them a hand with that? So, like, I get that it's a bit of drama, but that's what I mean. It feels kind of forced in a way. And I thought Greg and Rhod were going to get on each other's nerves way more than they did, but it just makes me wonder what this show goes on to become. Is this like a very early primitive kind of take? Because this is only the second episode, but it felt kind of homogenized. It felt a little bit kind of washed out. I think that there would be a very, very funny reel of outtakes from this, but it may be for a more family audience, and again, it might sort of fall under the umbrella of these like travel reality shows that can be quite, for me, a little bit boring and mundane. But what they actually went through is absolutely fucking nuts. The landslide at the end, that was so tense, like you could just see it collapsing at the back. But given how much they seem to, like I say, not fake or anything like that, but just kind of like facilitate certain things happening, it does make me skeptical about how much of this show was as it was. If that makes any sense. I think a lot of editing and liberties and things like that were probably taken in the editing process of this, which again, if that is the case, it's a shame because it was an amazing journey regardless. So I've never been overseas. I don't have a great deal of desire to travel, especially to like non-English speaking countries, just because I'd feel anxious in that kind of situation. Not being able to read the language, not being able to speak the language. I'm sure I'd get along with people in like, you know, touristy kind of situations and stuff like that. But there's still no real motivation for me to go and explore these kind of places. I'd love to go to the States and go check out WWE show and go see an NBA game and stuff like that. But other than that, I'm cool. I enjoy what I do and I'm very happy. But let me know in the comments what your thoughts are on this one. What is your favorite episode of Dangerous Roads? Does it get better? Is this like a tonal first draft for this show? I keep hearing good things about Gambler and Lou Sanders on there. So I don't know. I might check out some more. So let me know in the comments what your thoughts are. And as always, everyone, be well, stay safe, look after your friends, ta-ta, and farewell.